Hi, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR Playoff Football Edition. I know last week I said I was going to be out of town this week, but then I realized we don't have any Monday games, so actually I can record this real quick. Unfortunately, I already looked at the outcomes, and my video didn't record properly. That's all I did, though, before I realized it wasn't running. So let's see. On the Broncos-Bills game, the Bills lost. Broncos won. So I didn't get that one. The Seahawks, 49ers, the Seahawks clobbered that game. Seahawks won. The Patriots, Texans, the Patriots ended up winning. So I didn't get that one, although I started to mark it. And then the Bears, the Rams. What a game. Guys, that game was cuckoo. If you didn't watch it, you have to go watch the play. It's at the end of the regular part of the game. We call it before the overtime. The Bears make this touchdown that's like crazy. And I mean, if you were a fan in the stands, your heart must have been racing. But then they go into overtime. And the Rams ended up winning, which I'm sure for all the fans, it must have been just such an emotional. It's so hard to be a fan sometimes. Gosh. But anyway, so 2 right, 2 wrong. 2 and 2. And then I looked at the random, and Seahawks won, Rams won, Patriots won, Broncos won, 2 of 2. So there you go. Same on both. All right, so let's get to this. So we have the playoffs. Now, I don't know why. I thought somebody in the comments last week mentioned to me that the last playoff games wouldn't be at home stadiums, but Clark says they are, so I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to assume Clark is right because he's my son. But we have games on Sunday, which is January 25th. And the first game is at 3 o'clock. And that is the Patriots. And I believe it's at Broncos. Because it's the AFC Championship game, and it's going to be held in Denver, according to Clark. Unfortunately for the Broncos, their star quarterback, Bo Nix, broke his ankle this past Saturday against the Bills, and he's going to be out for the rest of the season. Can you imagine? If this team ends up going to Super Bowl and he can't play after all that, what a bummer. What a bummer. But on the other hand, Drake May and the Patriots handled a stellar Texans defense without too many hiccups. So while this looks pretty good for the Patriots, the Broncos have found a way to win all season. Even when Bo Nix would play bad, they would somehow win the game. So as long as the Broncos backup can execute a few throws, we think the Broncos still are going to get it done. We're going Broncos. Is that crazy? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We shall see. Broncos. Okay. The next game is at 6:30. And that is the Rams at the Seahawks. Rams at Seahawks. Okay, the Seahawks are coming off a 41-6 victory against the 49ers this past Saturday. What? Wow. Evidently, the Seahawks' momentum has continued into the postseason, and now they host the NFC Championship game in Seattle. However, their opponent happens to be the Rams, and they've managed to keep every game close. The Seahawks and the Rams were two of the most well-rounded teams all season, but only one gets to go to the Super Bowl. We're putting our faith in Matthew Stafford and the Rams. So if this is right, we will have a Bronco Rams Super Bowl. The winners go to Super Bowl, which is scheduled for February 8th at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. The halftime show is Bad Bunny. And the pre-show, I just saw an article that said Green Day is going to play a little pre-show. I'm kind of excited about Bad Bunny because on my vacation, I'm going to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I'm hoping to run into Bad Bunny. He's probably practicing for the Super Bowl gig, but maybe not because he's got it all under control. But anyway, we're hoping we run into him and can go, oh my God. All right, so now we can do our random picks. I've been listening to Bad Bunny. I can't understand a word he says. Might be on me, but I love it. I've been practicing my salsa and my merengue. I'm ready to go. All right, who are we looking for? Patriots, Broncos, and Rams. Dun, 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 dun. Not the Vikings, Falcons, Lions, Jets, Raiders, Chiefs, Chargers, Commanders, Ravens, Panthers, Steelers, Jaguars, Buccaneers, Packers, Eagles, Seahawks. I didn't say that. Bears, Texans, Broncos, Bills, Rams, and Patriots. Okay. So that's right? Patriots, Broncos, Rams, Seahawks. Yeah. Okay. So we'll put them in our secret sack of magic. All right. I cut all my nails off because they grow so fast. So when I go on vacation, I have to cut them. And by the time I'm home, they'll be long again. But that's because I drink a lot of milk. But it makes it super hard to pick things up. It's like I have to get used to it. All right. Let's shake it up. All right. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Let the card come to the hand. Actually, I can't find one. Here we go. Seahawks. Oops. I have to write this down. Hold on. Random. Winner. Loser. Seahawks. Okay, guys. One game picked. The next, we will find out. All right. Let's mix them up. Deep breath. Close your eyes. And out we go with the Patriots. Okay, that's our two games. Patriots. There's the Rams. And there's the Broncos. So, all right, guys. There we have it. Our different picks. Let's see. Are they the exact opposite? They are the exact opposite. Well, that's exciting. That's exciting. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys soon. This actually worked out really great because I'll be home in time to do a Super Bowl pick. So I won't miss anything. That's like perfect. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful January. somewhere where the sun is having trouble showing itself. Take your vitamin D. I can't recommend vitamin D enough. It saves my life, honestly. I take a lot. I should add up like the whole season and see how I did like overall. Do they do that? Like count up all the games? See if you had like a better than 50% average or something. I don't know. I think we would. You know, Clark, who helps me pick games, he went winter camping this weekend, and it was like 0 degrees, and they were out in the mountains in the snow camping. They had the little, what do you call this, like little things you put on the bottom of your shoes to hang onto the ice and everything. You're crazy. I would go. I would do that actually if I had the proper gear, which I don't. I'd have to spend money getting. I have a bag, a sleeping bag that goes to 20 degrees, but I think they had to get like 0-degree bags for this trip. That's too cold. Too cold for me. But I saw a picture of Clark, and he was with his brother and some friends, and he was just wearing a sweater, like a wool sweater, and a vest. I'm like, put a coat on, you animal. Alright. Talk to you soon. I love the sound of this bag. I think it sounds like the ocean. Ooh, if while I'm on vacation I can